Hey yo, what it do? This your boy Christian, lit Christian, low key I trade Christian, same thing, same shit, different day. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is the screen talk for itself. 8.4K. Yeah. Oh no, I let that hold. I've been holding this trade since yesterday. I didn't hop on because I had things to do, but that don't change the fact that we still up 8K, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Let me see. What do we got for the day today? I know a lot of people are announcing um they're reporting earnings this week. A lot of big companies sent videos reported last week. I think Meta, Microsoft, Apple, shit like that. So today, as far as the Tuesday goes, nothing really too important. ADP employment change report at 7:15. Way past that. 39 over 40 expected. So we're less than. Actually, there was no. What was the expected? Yeah, there was no forecasted. So I don't know if we hit over or under. I guess I should have checked, huh? Oh well. Australian dollar. So if we're trading forex, we'd be looking at the Australian dollar. So without even looking at the chart, right? We see that the employment was less than expected by 100,000. Housing price index is at 0% versus the zero point 0.2 that was expected, so that's bad. That would let me know that the US dollar is weak. So if I pull up the Euro USD, sure enough, here we are. The news was announced about an hour ago about this time right here, and you know the Euro USD. So essentially what this shows you is when the euro is going down, that means the dollar is getting stronger. When the euro is going up, that means the dollar is getting weaker. So in the last hour and a half or so, the euro is getting stronger. That means the dollar is getting weaker, which coincides with the fact that, you know, bad economic data. That's how that works. We got Australian dollar that's going to be trading later. As far as we got the euro is going to be trading. We got the Swiss franc that's going to be trading. And if you want me to go into in-depth reviews about the economic data impacts on the forex charts and on the actual index, let me know. Subscribe. You know, we're gonna make some money in the bed. In the bed. MVA mortgage applications on Wednesday. Building permits. That's durable goods. That's probably something to look into. Housing, so building permits. Okay. So, oh, this is important. Canadian dollar, USD CAD. Bank of Canada interest rate decision. This is actually pretty important. So we're gonna check in on Wednesday for that. And we got the Fed monetary policy statement, boy. And the interest rate decision on Wednesday. Coming tomorrow. I'll be live. Yes, sir. That's where we're gonna get it. We're gonna get on some trades on the US dollar. I think Euro reports after. So if I'm correct, the US dollar reports their interest rate decision. They have like their interest rate meeting first, and then everybody follows because like they follow the US dollar, right? So expect the Japanese bank to release their interest rate meeting soon. Euro, Aussie dollar, um, China, because you know China been on USA dick since inception. Um, so going on Thursday, we got unemployment in Germany. So Euro is like a basket. Euro is a very complicated subject because in the Euro we're talking Spain, Italy, Germany, France, England. I think England's on British pounds. But anyways, it's a shitload of countries in the Euro that are using the Euro system. So they all get together and so that affects the Euro currency separately. You know what I'm saying? Versus like the unemployment in Germany and they're high on manufacturing is far more important than the unemployment in Spain. Well, I don't know what the fuck Spain offers, to be quite honest with you. And then the unemployment in France is a lot more important than the one in Spain. Italy's unemployment affects more than France, I believe. Don't fact check me if you gotta fact check me on that. I'm not too sure, but that's what I'm saying. Euro is a complicated subject. I don't dive too much into the nitty gritty shit like that, just because usually what affects the euro the most is France, Germany. Um, but I should, because the more information you got, that's the more arrows you got, the better you are at fighting these markets. We got the British pound, like I said, monetary policy coming right after the the U.S. interest rate policies happening on Wednesday. As you can see, we have the British pound announcing on Thursday, and let's see what else we got. What else we got? The euro monetary policy on Thursday, the day after, and that seems to be all that's important for at least till Thursday. So we got a pretty big week this week, and yeah. So let's see who's reporting earnings today. Um, Earnings. I like going to Earnings Whisperer. Let's see for 20. We're on the 27th. That was posted. This was posted yesterday, but it's meant to be for this week, right? So on what day are we on? Tuesday. On Tuesday. Today we have UPS, Robinhood. That's pretty big. Visa, GM, Hilton, Spotify, Coca-Cola. Pretty big companies today. Tomorrow we got Umana, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, Alphabet, Google, Avis. Avis is actually on a pump and dump kind of shit. I don't know. Avis is having the same shit GameStop had in 2020, but it's happening to them now. It's a short squeeze. A lot of hedge funds, billions and billions of dollars on hedge funds were short on Avis. I don't know if it was exactly billions, but the company, the hedge funds are billions. They're huge. But as far as like how much they were short, I don't know. But I know they were short on Avis. A lot of hedge funds were short on Avis, and someone caught wind of that, and so they started buying Avis. And then they hit those, they're short. So if it goes down, they make money. If they go up, they lose money. So they started buying the stock up. It starts gaining value. And these hedge funds, they're invested so big that they're taking big losses, so they have to cover. They have to get out at the price that it's at. So it just fucking shot up like crazy. And once one hedge fund got knocked out, they had to sell all their millions, possibly hundreds of millions of the position. That only made Avis go higher, which knocked out another hedge fund, and next thing you know, Avis is hyperinflated. Uh, that's what's going on with Avis right now. We got Ford reporting, Chipotle's mid, but I guess the biggest companies tomorrow is gonna be Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, Majestic 7. So I am not gonna short the Nasdaq. I'm not gonna short indexes tomorrow because I feel like it's gonna be rallying to the upside. I mean, we got Meta. Well, yeah, mixed bag. Amazon is probably going to beat earnings. Microsoft is probably going to beat earnings. Google is most likely going to beat earnings because they're working on a new AI project. And that's already 3 out of the 7 in Majestic. So we're talking about half of them probably doing good, most likely doing good. Then NASDAQ is most likely going to be doing. Then we got Apple on Thursday, followed by Caterpillar. And why do I keep changing this damn motherfucking thing? I need to stop moving so much. We got Valero on Thursday. We got Conoco, so it's going to be huge for the oil on Thursday. MasterCard on Thursday. Riot Games Thursday. Cigna, that was my insurance company before, not so much anymore. Friday, Chevron, gas. Exxon, gas. Moderna. Moderna kind of fell off after the 2020 COVID shit, whatever. But yeah, so it's a pretty hot week this week. A week you do not want to be missing. April is always a hot month actually for the stocks and whatnot. It's end of first quarter, starting second quarter in a few days or next week. Um, Everybody's reporting earnings. The biggest companies report earnings, so April is a nice week. April does us good. Well, anyways, that's all I got for y'all today, and we're gonna cut it off at. Damn, I was at 8 K. I was at 8K. I'll tell you what, we're gonna move our stop loss to. Let's do. We're gonna do 3,000. Fuck it. We're gonna do a 3,000 break even trade. Right, there you go. 3,000. Confirm that. Worst case scenario, we're gonna stop out at 3,000. Base case scenario, we're gonna run that bitch down. Retest the previous lows of the week at 26,843. I doubt that. Most likely gonna end up at the 27,000. We'll get to 27,000, and that's a good $12,000, 15K if we get to this level. So best case scenario 15,000, worst case scenario 3,000. Either way, good case, great case. You know we love it. You know how we do, baby. Rock with your boy. But that's all I got for you. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you want some more information. You know I love giving this information for the free. Other people charge you, not me. And I'm out. Deuces.